guys, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. And today we're going to play with the 9 palette by Sounds Like Tara. So I got this a while back and I haven't played with it yet. So I want to. It's a spring palette. Spring's almost over. I need to get into this, right? Like, makes sense, right? My brows are freaking me out today. Like, I went too heavy on them and like, what do you guys think? They're freaking me out. I'm like, no, I made them too full. Like, it's what's done is done. What's done is done. They're there. They're there. Very full brows today. So here's our color story. Just a very pretty, cute little spring palette. So I'm really excited to play with this. I'm gonna swatch it and then we're gonna do a look because that's what we're doing today. Okay, I've got the entire palette here. Now there are no shade names, so just there's the palette. Some of these did swatch a little fainter than I would like, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not going to be pigmented on the eyes. So let's just keep that in mind moving forward. Okay. We're gonna do a look now. I kind of just have to go into that green. Like, that green was gorgeous. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is a cut crease, and I think I'm gonna start off with this yellow, and we'll see how it performs on the eyes because I wasn't entirely happy with the swatch. But she's pigmented. Okay. Now I'm going to take the green and we're going to do like outer corner of the lid and the crease and then blend it up into the yellow. I'm going to cut the crease as soon as I find my crease cutting concealer. Okay, I'm going to cut the crease. Now while that's drying, we're going to take the green underneath. And then we're going to blend that out with the yellow. Now on the inner corner, I'm going to do this sort of pastel orangey color. And now in the cut crease, I'm going to do this beautiful like robin's egg blue. And then on the very ends, we're going to blend that out with the green. Okay, there's our look. I'm going to do liner and lashes, and then I will be right back to talk about the palette. And here's our finished look. Now, these brows are still freaking me out. I don't like my brows this thick. I don't. Like, they're thick enough. I don't need to make them thicker. I went in too heavy. Let's talk about this palette, though. This is $17 for a 9-pan palette, which I feel like that's a decent price for a 9-pan palette, you know? And I remember the first palette she ever put out, I did have some issues with some of the shades not being as pigmented. Absolutely not a problem in this one. Like, literally everything was super pigmented. It blended really well. So good job, Tara. This is a cute little spring little palette moment, and it's still available. So hurry, buy yours today. I do not have a code, but I do know a few people do. I think Shadow Lynn with 2 N's, I'll throw it up here. That is a code, and I feel like I know someone else that has a code, but I'm not for sure. So if you have a code and you're watching this, feel free to leave it down in the comments. And yeah, this was this. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you next week. Love you, bye.